Good morning, everyone. It is 6:50. Woke up at 6:30. Got a client quite early in the morning, and straight after I'm gonna train and do my 1,000 rep challenge. Now, yesterday wasn't the greatest day in terms of training. I hope today will be better. But like I told you, this is normal. You have good days and bad days in training, because the day before that I set a new record in terms of training as well, like 47 minutes. So at the end of the day, it goes up and down all the time. So as this is a raw series, it's like, it's not me being like a superhuman and blasting through everything and like, I don't feel anything. This is how it is at the moment. First things first, and guess what that is? And it's raining again. You can see it on the camera. Can you see this little dot? That's actually water. Normal weather in London. Alright, welcome, good morning. It is now 7:22, about like an hour, not an hour, like 45 minutes left. I need to do some stuff on the PC before I head out to my client. The battery's empty, I need to change it again. I wanted to share something with you, and it shows how real and sick this whole industry and some people really are. What do I mean by that? Now, I told you before that the industry of supplements is not regulated, and that I've been contacted various times by companies if I would want to have my own supplement, right? Or something like that. Now I get an email from China. Here you go. So, growth hormone and steroids. A company in China supplying a mix of brands, blah blah, shipping it, guaranteed worldwide delivery. So why am I showing you this? Because I just want to give you sort of an idea what's happening in this industry. So they're basically providing steroids, oral and injections of any kind, what you want, from tryptorine, riptorine, blue tops, black tops, green tops, all this stuff, which and they say you can get like a bulk order kit and all this shit. It's lots of like, come on, people, don't you have anything else to do? I mean, really. I mean, obviously it's a massive business. It's such a big thing in the fitness industry to just grab the needle, plug it into your arm and press that button, in order to have a bigger biceps. I mean, I do understand in a way. To give them one credit is they only exist because of people demanding it. If there wasn't a demand, there wouldn't be a producer. I mean, it's very simple. So that all in all is really sad. I just wanted to show you that because this is the harsh truth of the industry. It's not all sunshine and roses, and we're all just going to the gym, lifting some weights and all looking good. I mean, if that would be that easy, then everyone would be freaking shredded, but we're not. So that's why people grab and want these things. I just wanted to show you this because I think it's an insult to me. So I'm thinking, how dare you write this email to me? But this is a bulk email, I guess. It goes out to millions of trainers, and some jump on it and say, hey, great idea, and then I could sell it to you, saying, you know what, I took this magic thing, and all of a sudden, my abs popped out, right? I feel like crying right now. It's like, these companies in China. Did you know that there's actually rice produced in China at the moment, which is made out of plastic, so plastic rice? And all this shit is going on. It's like, too much. Yeah, so let's start with the warm-up again. I like doing sort of these Stairmaster exercises because they sort of involve your upper body, your lower body, and it just takes like 5 minutes and you can get really warmed up. Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit tired, but I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm not gonna try to beat any times. It's about hanging in now. At least today, that's how I feel. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, so I finished now. It's 10 o'clock. And to be fair, it was a very, very sort of easy workout. I didn't push it too much. I just wanted to get through it, and yeah, I'm happy I did. Now I need to relax. It's really good after you had a sauna or something. It just cools you down. A bit of cold air. I think it's important to get sunlight, and the closest right now we can get to sunlight is a sun studio, as I'm not gonna fly to Mallorca or something for one day. And yeah, I might do that once a week or something like that. But I haven't been now for probably the last 4 to 5 weeks. So, oh, and some of you guys want to know how much water I drink a day. And I drink between 3 to 4 liters of water every single day. Just because when you eat a lot of sort of acid foods like meat and drink coffee and stuff, you need to make sure that you flush that stuff out of your body. The best way to do that is to keep hydrated, and especially when you work out, make sure you get some water in the tank. Yeah, so we're here in the Italian saloon now, and the lady's just checking if the bed's ready. So you can buy all this stuff here, like, you know, creams and shit, but you don't need it. So welcome to the sunbed. So I just came out of the sunbed. I feel quite good. The nice thing is it does imitate the sun. It's not something I would recommend to do like all the time, because if you do this over years and years and years, then obviously your skin gets affected by it and stuff. So I really just do this, you know, occasionally, once, not even once a week, once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month when I feel like it. So today I felt like that. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. I'm in a phone shop now. I'm basically in EE, which is quite a big provider in the UK. And I've got an iPad SIM, which I use, but as I'm going to be traveling in August and September, I won't need that anymore. EE, by the way, is the best service provider. If you ever come to the UK, don't go for free and all these other shitty ones. It's me talking, right? I've got my phone is with free. But the EE SIM is definitely the fastest. If you're sort of the person who needs a lot of internet, then go for that. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just telling you the truth. I think these guys are all busy. I don't know what's going on here. I just want to cancel my SIM. See, this is the thing. If I would want to buy a phone, I would be the first one served. If you want to cancel something, look, you need to sit down and wait. Always the same shit, isn't it? This is how it is. You need to call people now on the phone to do your cancellation. They don't do this in store. So, I don't know why I came here. You can do it on the phone. So I'll take my first statement back. E is actually really crap. Because I'm just going to tell you what I want to do. I want to cancel it for the 31st of July. And because for whatever reason you need to give 30-day notice, and it would run out on the 17th. So they're basically losing out on 3 weeks of business just because the guy said, well, you need to call in on the day when you want to cancel. Like, who gives a fuck? If you want to make money, you need to adjust your terms of business. I mean, really, sometimes I need to grab my head and think, how do these businesses run their business? It's like unbelievable. But, you know, they're obviously quite big, so they're doing something right, but they could earn more money, in my opinion. Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm literally just walking home. I need to have a nap, guys. I'm so tired. I really didn't sleep well. Problem is, I think I was too high on my caffeine intake, so I dropped my caffeine intake again. Because sleep is more important than being awake somehow. I mean, being awake is a good thing, but not if you can't sleep. I mean, the 1,000 reps are taking its toll on me a little bit. I mean, obviously, your body needs to recover. Even though I have one recovery day, these high volume reps, this is one downside obviously of this challenge, but I mean it's a challenge, that's why we call it a challenge. It's nothing what I would recommend to do as a normal training. I want to point this out here. I'm doing this, putting myself through this because I want to see how it goes. The 500 rep challenge I could cope with really easy, or easier, but 1,000 is really fucking hard, guys. So being in a calorie deficit also doesn't help. So it's like no sleep, calorie deficit, and 1,000 reps a day. You're gonna be fucked. So that's how I feel right now. I'm like freaking dying. Yeah, so this is my sleep I had. 1 hour 43 minutes, sleep quality 7. This app, by the way, is called Sleep Cycle. I talked about this before, and you can download it for free on, I think, either Android or Apple. And it's really nice. It gives you a bit of a insight into your sleep. And now I'm gonna have a banana and some blackberries. Yeah, so it is 2 o'clock. I slept like something around 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now I need to start editing the actual video. Alright, contact lenses are inside. I can see again. Now it's time for cutting the calluses. Can you see this? I told you about it. It needs to be done once in a while. I'm just going to show you how I do it. If you don't like this, then you need to skip ahead. Take this thingy and you sort of start cutting it off. Just like that. Wow. Can you see? And then you throw it into the sink. So just keep cutting this off. Just like that. This procedure is not painful at all because you're cutting off skin which doesn't have any blood running through it anymore. It's sort of dead skin. So you're just cutting off the dead skin, that's all. And if you're doing it right, then you should basically not feel anything. If you're doing it wrong, you might do. I'll show you one hand, so you can see the red spots a bit. This is where I cut the skin off, and yeah, so there's just a little bit left. I'll spare you from that, and then I'm gonna sit on the PC and finally do some work. That's cheesy egg. That's what I'm having now. Alright, so this is basically now, it's 2:30, so I'm gonna have this a bit earlier. It's just because I feel tired, and when that happens, I do have my food earlier, just because, you know, there's no need to starve yourself if your body needs that food. Especially because I also trained like at 9 a.m. in the morning, so the body will need the food. I also have a black coffee with it.
Mark?
Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Cheers. Alright, let's do a quick unboxing. Just got a box from Amazon and you're gonna be surprised. Well, not surprised, but... Can you see this? Peller rings. Here we go. We've got our Olympic ring set. Here we go, we got our own Olympic rings. Because I'm going to be traveling to Germany and maybe somewhere else, so I want to be able to, wherever I am, get the best workout in, and rings are sort of the best upper body multifunctional tool I can think of, because they're easy to carry. You know, you can take them everywhere you want, and you can do dips with them, you can do pull-ups with them, you know, you can do sort of rolling motions, you know, all this gymnastic shit. So I'm really excited that this stuff came, and I'm gonna try that out as soon as the weather gets better. I'm gonna take you guys with me. Now I need to get dressed and run to my client. I'm in Regent's Park. I'm on my way to my next client, and I'm getting dizzy. I don't know how you are getting dizzy, but if you focus on my face, this should be actually a really cool effect. So let's speed this up a little bit. And are you already vomiting? Okay. So I want to talk about the watch I'm using from Polar. Just go down into the description, there's a link to it and you can check it out. Now, why did I choose this Polar watch over an Apple Watch? The reason being is because this watch also links to your phone, which is really cool. So every time I get a message, my watch pings up and I can read it on the phone, on the on the watch. And the other thing is, in terms of fitness, I don't think that the Apple Watch is really that sort of sophisticated and yeah, thought out yet, because it's still version 1. So I wouldn't want to go for that. And also Polar is in the fitness business. It's one of the biggest brands in terms of heart rate monitoring and you know, all of that stuff. So that's why I do use heart rate monitors a lot when I do my high intensity workouts. And this watch really does everything. It is also a running watch, which means if you like running outside, it has a GPS tracker inside and all these little neat things, and it's not as expensive as the Apple Watch. Yeah, so now you know. It's a little plug for this watch because I know a couple of you guys were asking me, so I thought I'll just plug it in here quickly so you can check it out yourself. Again, go into the description, there's a link. Hit it now! Alright, so I just finished the session with my client. It is now 6 o'clock, which is pretty cool. I'm walking home, and I just wanted to address something here, because maybe you're new to this channel. It's the first time you're watching this, and what I want to say is that I'm the guy, meaning I'm the guy behind the camera, I'm the guy who's editing the videos, and I'm the guy who's answering your questions. So I know that a lot of other fitness YouTubers don't do that. They have their people, they have a company hired. The bigger they get, obviously I can't promise that for the future, because obviously, you know, if you get like 400 or 500 comments every day, it's not possible. At the moment it's sort of in the 100, which I can manage, and I will do my very best to do so. So whatever fitness related question you have, health, fitness, nutrition, anything which is bothering you, you know, leave a comment. I'm gonna be answering those questions, you know, and I will let you know if I can't. Now the thing is, even if I don't respond, which actually I haven't, I have responded probably to every single comment, but for whatever reason I'm definitely gonna read that comment. And I know what's gonna happen, because it's already happening, that I get a lot of sort of the same questions in different ways, if that makes sense. And if you're watching this content for a bit of a longer time, you know that I answer questions on a regular basis. Basically in every video I take at least one question of yours and I answer it the best way I can, because I think it's important that you guys get the best value out of this channel, because You know, there's so much shit going on in the industry. You've seen it today with like companies from China emailing me if I want to buy steroids and growth hormone and shit. It's just that I know how it works. I mean, I've been in this industry now for a long time, but for newbies or for people who are just starting out and, you know, lifting and stuff, they might think it's the way forward to inject yourself some shit and get big that way. The very sad truth is that in every single gym, people are doing this and other people don't know, meaning you might be working out next to someone who has like super ripped abs and, you know, he's like super massive and big. He's like, yeah mate, you know what, I've been training now since 1 year. Well, if he's been training since 1 year and he looks like Hulk, guys, he's not natural. Don't believe that shit. I wanted to answer one other question. And as a lot of people say, Mark, well, you're so lean, you know, or I mean, lean in a sense, and saying, why can't we see your abs? Now, the thing is, I'm this type of guy who isn't blessed with, you know, super ripped body. I've got an amazing chest. Sounds really funny when I say that, but you know, I've got a very developed upper body and back, and that's all great. That was always my strength, but my weakness in my body is my abs. So even though I lean down maybe to 6% body fat, I won't look like, you know, like super ripped. And I just have to live with it, you know. It's not like, it doesn't mean to say just because you're not having abs or something or nothing popping out, you're not fit or unfit. It's just you know, it's just the way it is. We have to live with things like that. Whereas I know other guys who are like fucking ripped and they have a baby chest, you know, they have like, they're flat chested nearly, and they've been training like crazy and saying, how can I get a bigger chest? So you will always have something in your body which isn't the way you want it to be. You need to live with it. That's what it is, guys. And to be fair, I'm not really bothered about it. Meaning, if I get a six-pack or not, you know, or if other people can see it or not, I don't really freaking care. Because at the end of the day, I know what I can do. The goal is not to be a fitness model, you know. My goal is to help people get educated in the fitness realm. I want to be better at, you know, like bodyweight training and handstands and flips and tricks and stuff like that. And therefore you don't have to be ripped, you know. You just have to be a very athletic body, and that's the kind of body I like. If this is something you like, you're definitely on the right channel, because I'm teaching you how to get there. Because most of the ripped guys you're following on YouTube, I'm sad to say that most of them are not natural. You know, most of them are very unnatural. One thing I need to add is that the people you're following on YouTube, most of the fitness guys who are like competitors and so on, they're taking some sort of supplementation. I'm not gonna say steroids because I don't want to point fingers at anyone, but I know, just because I've been in the gym and in the gyms I've worked, there have been a lot of physique competitors. Like, they enter the natural competition, but there's really nothing natural about this competition, because what you hear them say, and this is the really funny thing, is the only thing they say when they meet is, when did you get off the drug? There's no question about that. They're taking stuff, guys. They are on juice, most of them, or I would even say all of them. And if you're not winning the freaking competition. It's about money, this business, guys. If you don't look like a superhero on stage, no company is gonna sponsor you. The supplement companies, all the shakes you're buying, you're probably only buying them because there's a guy in front of the cover and you want to look like that guy. Well, sadly enough is that this guy probably never took that shake you're gonna be buying. That's just how this industry works, guys. There's a guy who pumps himself up with shit, looks amazing, like say amazing, for a couple of days. Then they do a photo shoot with him and stick it onto the cover of whatever supplement they want to sell, and there you go, sales go up. And it's just this fantasy everyone lives in, and that's how the supplement industry makes money. Supplement industry is the biggest fitness industry in the freaking world. Weight loss pills, all these things, they go like, you know, people are going nuts because they believe. I'm just gonna swallow a pill and I'm gonna get the body I want. Guys, it's not like that. It is grinding, it is work, it is sticking to a diet, it is so many things, but it's not a pill. So that's all I can say. Out of experience, trust me, I've been a trainer now for years and years. Because if I, the thing is, I would look differently if I would have been taking all this shit in the amount of time I've been training. A sports professional for over a decade. So you could say, Mark, you know, why don't you look like these jacked dudes? Well, the thing is, because I never take the shit they're taking. That's why I don't look like them. And that was never my goal. Yeah, I don't know where this is going, but I hope you got something out of this little talk, speech, rant, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you what I'm having for dinner now. It's going to be a salad, some tomatoes, scampi's, sea bass, and a little bit of Greek yogurt. And this is, I think, sweet chili sauce. I basically just had fruit today. I had blackberries, bananas, apples, what else? Blueberries, stuff like that. And this is my dinner today, so that's going to be good. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So if you like this video, punch the like button, punch the subscribe button, keep punching everything, and I'll see you tomorrow.